Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. I am Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking, your host. And today we're going to discuss, before we even get to Umar, I just want to let my subscribers know that I wrote a story. I told you I was writing a story. And the story is The Long Walk. Check it out. It's 30 minutes. I think you would like it. Just give it a chance. I didn't get a lot of views. I thought that I would get more views than 55. It's not a bad story. It's something to get your mind off of the things that are happening now. You could listen to it before you go to sleep. I promise it's a very interesting story. Okay. The other thing is, for you guys dealing with this pandemic inside the United States, I expected this to be like 1,000 or something, because this is me actually in China showing you what's up, what's going on over here. Okay, so I'm surprised that people did not check this video out, which you should be. This video is more important than these Umar videos. Okay, I can do them anytime, any place, whatever. This video is very important. You should watch it because I'm on ground zero. And it's important for you to have information on what's going on. Okay? So I expected more from this, which I was kind of fairly disappointed. I hope that we're not all here just for drama. You know what I mean? At some point, we have to, I think a lot of us should also focus on not only Umar, but focus on black talent, too. The black diaspora. Umar is not the end-all, be-all of the black diaspora. He's only a very, very small part of it. So I'm asking that you look at this. This is like blacks in China, in Asia, whatever. And I'm asking you to look at this, which are black writers, right? Who have skills, who are actually doing something constructive for the black community. Okay, so now that I said that, I want to get to this video of Umar Johnson here, and with the trifling Tiffany. You very well know that they're screwing. I mean, look at those big ass titties. I'm sure that's what he's looking at. You know what I mean? So I'm sure they're doing something together. It's very, very, very obvious, what he does. Every time, this is like almost 100%. All the time is a female that gets these hyena Yelps going, or these venues. It's always a female, okay? And it seems like with the teacher thing, you remember the teacher, that female. So I think he's just smashing all these females, and they open up stuff for him. Right, because they're like Umar Johnson Breakfast Club, and they get kind of like, they get all googly eyed, and that's how he smashes. Right, and for them to smash he's really dirty individual. Okay, he's sleeping outside. I don't know where he's sleeping outside. He don't have an apartment, so he's sleeping outside unless he has these hyena Yelps, and this virus is running rampant. He's not wearing any protection at all. He's not wearing any mask. He's not wearing gloves. He's not warning people about the virus. He acts like the virus doesn't exist. And so this is how much he cares. You don't understand that in Italy, like, they just surpassed China in deaths. It's like 3,000 something. You got 40,000 Italians infected with this thing. In America, it's already going up to 10,000, and this idiot is walking around having these hyena Yelps where people are not practicing social distancing. You should be practicing social distancing, which means you cannot have social gatherings. Things are closed. Even schools are closing, and this idiot is going around on buses, trains, and all these other places, and encouraging people to get together with no type of precaution whatsoever, as long as he gets your money, as long as he gets that $50. That's the only thing he cares about. And it's very frustrating. I hate people like this. And you cannot tell that this guy is a charlatan, that he's selfish, that he's greedy. You cannot tell just from this action alone. Like, he doesn't even mention really the virus. He doesn't mention it at all. This thing is killing people. It's infecting thousands, and this guy is walking around with no mask. He's walking around with no gloves. There are no what do you call that? The sanitary gel. And then he's battering off about, where I'll be next. So this is like the most frustrating part, because it's like, where I'll be next.
Much love in LA. Thanks there.
Let me see if I have this. Okay.
Came out to Long Beach yesterday for the parent training. It was a good 2 days, y'all. Good 2 days. I got to get back here more than once every 4 years. You know what I mean? So we're going to make that pop. Next stop, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Black parent training. Greensboro, North Carolina. Oklahoma City, March 21st. Greensboro, March 28th. New Haven, Connecticut.
See, he says nothing about the virus. Like, all donations must stop. See, if I was a leader, all right, let me play this. I'll keep playing it.
Training April 11th. Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Black Parent Training April the 18th. Dallas, Texas, Black Parent Training May the 2nd. Minneapolis, Minnesota, Black Parent Training June the 28th. Who else I got? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Black Parent Training June 6th. Indianapolis, Indiana, Black Parent Training.
So that's all he cares about, is these damn dates that he got to get out there so you can transfer your credit card and information and money to him. He doesn't care about anything else. And as a leader, this is what I would have done. I was like, okay, the whole country is shutting down. There's going to be massive layoffs, massive unemployment. The stock market has plunged. Okay, all schools are closing for an indefinite time period, right? All schools are, which means people are doing like homeschooling and all this stuff, right? You don't got money. There's no money coming in because all businesses are closed. Stock market is going down. There was one guy reporting that basically there will be a minus 14% growth, which is never seen in the history of the country, even during World War I and II. So massive layoffs, massive firings, because these companies, they cannot keep afloat if nothing's being paid. Okay, these people have to pay their rent, because the people, his demographic, are not rich people. They are the poor working class. They have jobs. They're going to be ordered to shut down. There's going to be no money coming in, right? So this guy here, what he does, what Umar Johnson does, is not, he says nothing about it. I would have said, look, listen, no donations. I'm not taking any donations until this thing is over. There will be no donations. In fact, I would be donating to my supporters and followers who are having trouble staying afloat. Because troubling times are coming, right? Does he say, he doesn't say any of this. He does not care about black folks. He does not care about you as an individual. He doesn't care about you as a collective. He only cares about, the only collective he cares about is collecting that money from your pocket. and cookies, because he sexualizes everything. And I'm sure he's doing with this because she got some big ass titties, right? She got some big old bitties, right? So I'm sure, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat your cookies, all this other kind of stuff. And then the teacher, they're all about the same age. You know, they're all about the same age. They're all like single mothers. They all, they don't really got anything going for them. And he's smashing all of them, and they stupidly giving him money and making venues for him. Because it's only females. It's not strong black males. The number one people that demographic that he's supposed to be helping, we don't never see him. We never see them. We saw that one kid. So there's one kid in the video, like this Jamaican kid, right? But if he ever gets any money, that kid will be like 50 years old. There's no school being built because that school would probably be condemned and shut down just because of this virus thing. And you see this fool going on this 15 state, it used to be 50 state, 15 state grave site tour. Because that's how it feels like, because it's going to be a grave site, because these people, some of them might die from coronavirus. I guarantee you that. And this is the craziest part. The craziest part is that New York and LA have the most craziest rates of this virus. And here he is perusing, walking around within this area with no protection, no nothing at all. He does not know how serious this virus is. I'm in China. I know how serious it is. It's a very serious virus. And he's not taking it serious. He's walking around and not doing what he's supposed to be doing. And he's not helping the black community. The black community is in danger. And all these stupid people are following him. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it makes me quite frustrated. Because I had to deal with these kind of people all my life. These kind of snake oil salesmen, all trying to get some money out of your pocket. Not providing anything of real value to you or humanity. They only care about extraction. They offer nothing in return. And this guy won't offer nothing but sickness and death. That's what he will offer. Because when one of these people gets sick from this thing, what is he going to do? When it's his fault because he's telling these stupid people to go out and support him. When you're supposed to be staying your ass home. But then again, Umar Johnson doesn't have a home. He lives in his car. So he needs these Yelps. He needs these hyena Yelps. I think after a while, they're going to start closing hotels. So he may not even be able to get into a hotel after a while. All these venues are going to be closing. So where is he going to have his hyena Yelps? It's ridiculous. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. So this is a stop smoking, stop drinking. It's just sad. It's disgusting behavior. This is the scum of society. He is the scum of society. He's worse than the shit underneath my heels. He's worse than the shit underneath my sneakers. If I saw him, I would just spit in his face, because I just would want to do that, because he's just a horrible human being. He cares about no one. Right now, you should be caring about people's health. That people don't get sick. You should be telling them, stay home. We can do this later. We can do these things later. Right? And why hasn't he had a diatribe about this COVID-19? Why hasn't he talked about it like he talked about Kobe Bryant? Like he gets in every other thing. It's fairly obvious. It's right in your face. Every day, this thing is right in your face. This motherfucker has not uttered a word about this. Why hasn't he done it? Because if he starts to talk about that and his followers start listening to him, they ain't coming to his hyena Yelps. And if they don't come to his hyena Yelps, he can't get no money. So this is why he's not talking about it. He's really he's this little slick motherfucker. He's slick. He is slick. He ain't saying nothing about it because he want that money to keep coming. He know if he utters a word, they ain't gonna come. But that's what you should be doing. You should be like, all right, don't come. Don't come. We're gonna cancel this tour, and we'll get back to it when this drama is over. I care about your health. You guys, this is very serious. You need to stay home. But what it looks like with him telling people to stay home when he don't got a goddamn home himself. So he want people to be out of pocket just like him. He wants people to be destitute just like him. Misery loves company. And that's all these hyena Yelps are. Is a bunch of people in misery. They're miserable people. And when someone gets to this COVID-19, I'm not gonna feel sorry for her. I'm gonna laugh. Because you had a whole bunch of these anti-fraud warriors telling you, warning you for weeks, don't go to these hyena Yelps. Somebody gonna get sick from this. I'm gonna laugh. I'm like, ah, that's good for you. In Chinese, we say, 想得美, which means serves you right. Right? So, this is stop smoking, stop drinking. I'm out. Be safe. Stay home. Practice social distancing. It'll be over in a few months if you stay home and you social distance. If you act like this idiot, this selfish, greedy loser, this thing will go out of control. So don't be like Umar Johnson. I'm out.